This is the PBR.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Hawkesbury. Simon Mallory with you, standing next to man Warren Matonic. Warren, we have got a cracking 2 nights of entertainment ahead.
No doubt about it, Simon. It is going to be absolutely off the charts. When we come in here tonight, some great matchups this weekend, a 2-night competition, which means that all of our bull riders get on 2 bulls, and the top 10 tomorrow night come back to the championship round.
Well, what you just said then is exactly what it's about. 2 nights. So it's a double bite of the cherry, so to speak. They get a second chance saloon tomorrow night. We're streaming this live around the world because we've got this international flavour right now. So the people of Hawkesbury are going to be rewarded with our Kiwis, but these Brazilians that are riding on fire at the moment.
No doubt about it, the Brazilians have been a big factor. Right now, the number 2 and 3 bull riders on the Monster Energy Tour, you're right, are from South America. But Kurt Shepherd right now has cemented himself at the top of the leaderboard by a good margin coming into the final few events on the Monster Energy Tour, with 100,000 reasons to be in that position when we get to the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville, and that is exactly what the Australian champion will win.
Well, it's huge money. It's mouth-watering money. But I tell you, that race to that grand final, we've got a bunch of cowboys in that top 10, but it's the bottom 10, right? To get into that top 20, and that's what we're going to see here this weekend. Cowboys wanting to ride bulls, wanting to get points to try and punch their ticket into the grand final.
Yeah, you know, and there is a lot of those young guys there that are knocking on the door, just hitting that number 20 spot, that really want a spot there with the top 20 in the grand finals. But then we see this weekend there is a couple of guys here debuting for their very first time on the Monster Energy Tour, and they are really, really excited to be here.
Well, they're excited to be here. I know you're always excited to be here. Hawkesbury, are you excited to be here? Oh, we are a nice-looking crowd, all right, but you can be louder than that. Are we ready for the PBR? Well, folks, what I need you to do is follow the action. So get out your phones and check out the QR code on the big screen. This is your day sheet. So have a look at the day sheet, scan that. It will take you there to where the bull riders are stacked. You can follow your favourites. You can follow the favourite bulls, and they will all be coming out in the order. Follow the action, follow it at home, but get yourselves ready because the PBR will be back right after this.
It's game time, baby. Y'all ready to ride for me like I'm ready to ride for you? I need you to look me in my eyes right now and tell me, are you ready? 'Cause I'm ready. It's game time. Yeah, game time. We are not alike. It's game time. You and I, we are not alike. No, you don't shine when they hit the lights. I don't make myself bleed for this life and these kind of nights. You just okay, but I'm kind of nice. Yeah, I said it's game time. Baby, I said it's game time. Feel the pain in my voice just right now. Yeah, this is game time. Come and ride with a killer. Come and ride with a winner. I said it's game time. Yeah, I said it's game time. It's game time. It's game time. Cause it's game time. This is game time like the Super Bowl. We got the city on hold, we put on a show. My brothers know this blood and pain made us way too cold. So we gon' die on this floor before they take it home. See that look in their eyes, and he looking scared. Didn't live what we been through, I put that on my hand. I press the button underneath the beast upon the field. See, you don't want us, baby, cause we treat them kid. Yeah, this is game time. time. 'Cause it's game time. It's game time. Cause we champions, game time.
Well, what do you say, Hawkesbury? Are you ready to meet the Cowboys of the PBR? Let's welcome into the arena your Yeti challengers from Corindi, New South Wales. Please welcome Ashton Sweeney. From Bungendore, New South Wales, Zach Southwell. He's from Maclean in New South Wales, Ethan McConnell. From Athol, Queensland, Clay Hall. From Bandoon, Western Australia, Isaac Leclerc. All the way from Townsville, North Queensland, Lane Hannish-Bowen. From New Zealand, Daryl McPherson. He's from Mount Walker, Queensland, Dan Ruland. From Oberon, New South Wales, Charlie Bailey. From Tura, Victoria, Kelsey Pavlo. Out of Bloomsbury, Queensland, Brumby Brandenburg. From Brazil, J.O. Regard Franco. From Bowen, North Queensland, Bo Willis, Grace Mears, Nash Mellors. From Haywood, Victoria, Sam Woodall. From Tamworth, Lachlan Slade. Out of Rockhampton, Central Queensland, Caden Sanderlands. From Sao Paulo, Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos. From Oberon, Jack Rowlandson. From Mara, Queensland, Bryn Francis. He's from Willow Tree, New South Wales. Please welcome Clint Glass. From Walker, New South Wales, Tyson Smith. Out of Calliope, Queensland, Ben Bode. And from South America, Alison Aguilar. These are your Yeti challengers. It is time to meet the top 4 bull riders on the 2025 Monster Energy Tour. These are your Monster Energy champions. The first man comes to us tonight, a 21-year-old professional bull rider that has won 3 national championships in his native country of New Zealand. Ladies and gentlemen, from Central Hawke's Bay in New Zealand, this is Riley Ward. It is time to meet the number 4 ranked professional bull rider in the country today, a 23-year-old talent that 2 years ago, in 2023, won the PBR Australian Rookie Bull Riding Championship, a 2-time qualifier to the PBR Grand Finals. He's from Athol, Queensland. Please welcome Zane Hall. This is definitely a race for the ages when we start talking about who will be the next King of the Cowboys, who will wear the next PBR Australian Championship buckle. Could it be this 32-year-old that has had 3 event wins on the Monster Energy Tour this year? Right now, he is the number 2 bull rider in the conversation for the PBR Championship. He's from Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is Luan Christine Camara. And then there is the man that everybody is trying to beat. a bull rider that has won over $300,000 in his career. This 31-year-old has won 4 events on the 2025 championship season. He hails from Mareeba, North Queensland, the #1 bull rider in the country. This is Kurt Shepherd. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for the singing of our national anthem, I'd like to ask each and every one of you to please be upstanding. And, gentlemen, if you could remove your hats. Before each and every performance of the professional bull riders, no matter where we are, whether we're in Brazil, Mexico, the United States, Canada, or right here in Australia, we will always take a moment to go to our Lord and Savior in a moment of prayer. Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for the gift of life. Lord, we thank you for the many blessings that you have bestowed upon each and every one of us. Thank you for this day, our family, and our friends. Tonight, Lord, as bull riders, we simply don't ask a lot, but one thing we do ask for tonight, we pray for, is that you watch over each and every one of us as we compete here this weekend. Lord, we also ask for a very special blessing over our livestock as well. Tonight, Lord, after this event is done and we all head home to our loved ones, no matter whether they're near or far, we ask simply for traveling grace. And we ask all of these things in your gracious and holy name we pray. Amen. To perform the Australian national anthem, ladies and gentlemen, we are very blessed to have a part of the PBR crew. And it's my pleasure to give you the beautiful voice of the lovely lady, Lola Major. Beautiful job. Thank you very much, Lola. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as our bull riders exit the arena, take a look right now on the big screen for a little PBR 101.
Bull riding, the toughest sport on dirt. How's it scored? First, the basics. The athlete must stay on the bull for 8 seconds. The clock starts when the bull's shoulders or hips have cleared the chute. The athlete must ride with only one hand gripping the bull rope. The clock will stop when the rider loses his grip from the bull rope, or when any part of his body hits the ground before the 8-second ride is over. If that happens, the result is a no score. If he touches the bull or any part of his own body with the free hand or arm before the 8-second ride is over, the rider is disqualified. The athlete's ride and the bull's performance are judged separately. Officials score the bull on how hard the bull bucks, how high he kicks, power, speed, and direction change. Athletes are scored by their control, rhythm, and how they match movement with the bull. If a rider wants to earn extra points, they can do so by pulling their leg away from the bull to demonstrate control. There are a total of 100 points available for a qualified ride. That is 50 points for the rider and 50 points for the bull. An average score will be in the 80s, where an exceptional ride will be in the 90s. Judges may award a reride for various reasons, such as a foul or if the bull underperforms. The athlete with the highest accumulated point total from the entire event becomes the winner.
So as we get set up for what will be an exciting opening night of competition here for the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational, I'd like to welcome into the arena right now our arrayed officials, our two judges for the competition this weekend, two very experienced former professional bull riders, Dean Pace and Jamie Manning. And the man out in front of the arena directing traffic, many-time Australian bull riding champion Mick Gray. But there are three men, folks. You've met all of the bull riders here tonight and our officials, but right now it is time to meet the three toughest men on dirt. These are your Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. Would you please put your hands together for Josh Burks, Eric Richardson, and Nick Wilson. So no doubt about it, it is going to be a battle for the ages as we get set to go with round number one, section number one. And let's take a look at the lineup of the bull riders we're about to watch. Jack Rowlandson will be the first man to buck from the chutes tonight on Highwayman. Daryl McPherson from New Zealand on Jungle Full of Hillbillies. Ben Bode and Midnight Special. Lachlan Slade, the big winner from last Saturday night in Caboolture, has Night Train.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think it's time to get into it. And let's go with round one, section one, brought to you by Volando's Ranch Water, the official tequila of the PBR.
So there is a good look at the very first bull rider you're going to be watching here tonight from over on New South Wales. Boy, here is a man that is used to the cold. The 27-year-old bull rider, Jack Rowlandson, the number 13 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy chute, and he is getting ready in the Bisley Workwear bucking chute on a bull called Highwayman.
Well, as you said, there's from the Swain Cattle Company Highwayman. Jack Rowlandson, 13th on the table. This is a great opportunity for him to set the tone for the rest of these bull riders tonight, to let them know what he's all about.
You know, and as we talked about in the opening, we said that tonight is night number one. It is round number one. Tomorrow night, these bull riders are going to back it up, come back for another full round with only the top 10 going to that Monster Energy Championship round. Will Jack Rowlandson be one of the top 10 bull riders tomorrow night? He's got to get by this one. Come on, you scream for him. Oh, Jack. Wow, and I mean, Jack Rowlandson was putting out the effort, no doubt about it. 6.35 seconds on a high-leaping bucking bull called Highwayman.
Wow, dear, oh dear. What do you reckon there, Hawkesbury? Let's get those hands together. We are away.
So, like the 101 clip said, you have to ride for 8 seconds. That is the absolute minimum requirement in the sport of professional bull riding, as we now move to a bull rider from New Zealand, Daryl McPherson. A 23-year-old, I love the name of this bull. Where they came up with this name, I will never know, but they call him Jungle Full of Hillbillies.
Oh, it's a great name. These contractors, they have a great time naming these bulls. But I tell you, this bull has had some big rides on him there. We've seen Luan Christian Camara do the job in Sydney, in Newcastle for 85 and 83 and 3/4 respectively. Matus as well. So the Brazilians have had the measure on this bull. Lockie Richardson was the last to show us. Come on, Daryl, can it be a Kiwi now?
Oh, come on, Daryl. Wow. You know, I thought we were going to see a qualified bull ride. Daryl McPherson was so close, 7.07 seconds. And unfortunately, night number one is not going to be a night to remember for the Kiwi.
Well, as our Snowy River Caravan replay shows so clearly, Daryl McPherson there looking the goods. But 7 seconds is not 8. He's got to hold his head high, though, from that moment. It's a great start for him.
Definitely a confidence-building moment for the New Zealand bull rider. As we go to a bull rider by the name of Ben Bode from Calliope, Queensland, a 21-year-old that won the very first stop of the Monster Energy Tour way back in February of this year in Scone. Ben Bode right now finds him just inside the top 10 as the number 7 bull rider of the year, and he has got a great bull, and I really love this matchup. This is Midnight Special from Brian Scott.
Oh, there is a long list of O's there against that bull right there. 38 times he's been out, only ridden 9 times, and we've got to go back in time to see the last successful ride on this bull.
Well, the reason why I say I'm looking forward to it is this bull bucked him off the last time he got on him. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is these bull riders' jobs to ride, but it is your job to cheer and make them do it. So when the gate cracks, I want you to get behind this kid from Calliope, Queensland. Ben Bode is one of the most likable young individuals you would ever likely to meet. And there's the number 1 bull rider in the country, Kurt Shepherd, helping him out right there. The camaraderie in this sport is unquestionable. Here we go with Benny Boy. So, no love for Ben Bode. Whoa, look at Midnight Special. He is proud of what he has just done. Watching that Snowy River Caravan replay, and a huge out for that bull. That is the sound of a 5.7-liter V8 Hemi engine found under the hood of a Ram 1500. The toughest truck on the road, teaming up with the toughest sport on dirt. And in a Ram Trucks matchup, we go to the man who was the toughest bull rider last Saturday night in Caboolture. 87.5 points is what it took for this man to walk away with over $6,000 in prize money. But more important, he walked away with enough points to move him inside the top 20 bull riders and a shot at possibly another PBR Grand Finals.
Oh, geez, he looked good too, Warren. So good to see Lockie Slade back in the seat doing what he does best. Night Train is a bull that he's drawn, and this sort of cowboy like that sees a bull drawn, he's hungry all day. He's been thinking about this opportunity.
Yeah, you know, and Lockie Slade, I mean, you know, this bull, in fact, you hit the nail right on the head. The bull's only been ridden one time in 19 outs. But Lockie Slade, like he proved last Saturday night, he is a guy that can ride anybody's toughest bulls that they bring to the PBR. Lockie Slade trying to make it 2 in a row this year on the Monster Energy Tour. Here we go. Whoa. Wow. Night Train got a little sideways at 4.84 seconds, and Lockie Slade limps out. Night number 1 with no score.
Well, look at this Snowy River Caravan replay here, Warren. This bull, there's a reason why only one cowboy's been able to get the job done. The power here at this moment right now where Lockie gets flung off, it's just so much power in these bulls.
Absolutely unquestionable, the degree of difficulty and the torque that these bulls have. Folks, we got more coming up in just a moment.
custom designed for your adventures. To take the road less traveled. To discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
Oh, well, I tell you, this is what I love. This is our first part of the show where we're going to get the audience involved. And our Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes have got their hands on some of that incredible beef jerky from Beef Chief. Who likes beef jerky?
Oh, everybody likes beef jerky.
It sounds like it's everybody. Well, if you make enough noise, our protection athletes will reward you. Our good friends, Original Beef Chief, get online, get on their website, get that jerky. Tough jerky for a tough sport. And our protection athletes, it was kind of like feeding seagulls chips at the beach just then. The crowd went absolutely wild.
What a crowd we have here for the opening night of the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational. It is great to see so many fans as we take a look at Section 2 matchups. Alison Aguilar right now, number 29 years of age on King Hit. He'll be the first bull rider that we watch in this section. Caden Sandilands on Thick Shake. Ethan McConnell has Ariat Lost Soul. Bryn Francis is up on Del Rio, and Kelsey Pavlo has Conquistador.
Well, it is time to get into our next section of action. Ladies and gentlemen, round 1, section 2, brought to you by Ariat, the official cowboy boot of the PBR.
So we talked about it in the opening of the show, how dominant the Brazilians have been on the Monster Energy Tour here in Australia this year, and internationally as well, when we start talking about the PBR World Championships that they have accumulated over the past 30 years. Alison Aguilar, the 29-year-old from South America, is the bull rider that we are watching right now tie his hand to the back of a bull called King Hit.
Well, Clint Glass showed us the way to ride this bull earlier there. In Sydney, he got it done for 85 points. Allison was also there around, so he'd been watching very, very closely. These Brazilians, they study the bulls, they study the sport, and if this cowboy can ride, he is going to light up this arena.
Yeah, you know, I love the toughness that they bring. I love the international aspect that they bring to the Monster Energy Tour. MC Bucking Bulls owns this one called King Hit. Here we go. Oh, no. I want to point something out to you, but I want you to give those 3 men in green a big hand first. Would you do that, Hawkesbury? Our Snowy River Protection athletes. What a great job. But as we get set to go to the replay, I want to point something out here to you. You may have missed it, and this is a dangerous situation, and this was lucky to walk away from this. Watch Allison's right foot. It hangs in the flank rope of that bull.
Boy, oh
so
boy.
He was tied by his foot to the hind end of that bucking bull, and he was lucky that everything broke free.
Well, he was just slung across the arena floor there. Ladies and gentlemen, you did your hands for the protection athletes. How about for that Brazilian cowboy out there as well? Allison, he's a bit shaken. He's a bit rattled by that moment. I mean, that's the last thing you expect, I guess, is that something's going to grab you by the ankles and throw you 20 feet across the arena.
Yeah. So King Hit's pretty proud of himself. He is pretty proud of himself, and he's just kind of taken the whole thing in. He's just kind of questioning whether or not he wants to leave or... Hang on.
Oh, hang on. King Hit's not finished throwing some punches by the looks.
No.
You can see that's a great look up that return gate. Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
Here comes one of his other buddies now.
Here we go.
A great look at the work that goes on with our stock contractors out the back there.
There they go.
Working hard all night, keeping themselves warm in this beautiful Hawkesbury night.
They left like two girls heading to the bathroom, didn't they?
Okay. Well, we move on to our Bisley workwear shoot, and I'm looking at a cowboy that he probably would be feeling the cold being from Rockhampton. Caden Sandylands, 26 years of age. This is a cowboy that loves his opportunity, and he's found himself drawn thick shake from MC Bucking Bulls.
Yeah, you know, when he rode this bull in State of Origin 3 in Sydney only a couple of months ago for 82.25 points. So, this young man coming in here right now has a lot of positive vibes going through his body, knowing that he has already ridden this bull in a Yeti matchup. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I need you to do is step it up. Come on, Hawkesbury. Let's help him do it again.
Come on, Caden.
Yes.
Oh, we got a bull ride.
Oh, and the Can-Am clock says cowboy up.
Wow. 81.5 points for Caden Sandylands.
Wow, 81.5 points. And I tell you what, he earned every single point of this as we watch this Snowy River Caravan replay. And this bull here goes into that spin right into his hand. I tell you what, that is a bad mistake when you spin into the riding hand of Caden Sandylands. 81.5, he is now the #1 bull rider.
Wow, that was a ride in two parts right there, and you called that so perfectly. Caden Sandylands just ate that up. Well, let's hope where there's one, there's two. Ethan McConnell, this is an opportunity from Maclean, New South Wales.
Yeah, you know, and this is a big hit of this bull. Out of 21 times we have watched this bull, Ariat Lost Soul, he is yet to be ridden. But I've got a feeling we are going to change that tonight with Ethan McConnell. The 27-year-old from Maclean in northern New South Wales, looking to get his very first championship win on the Monster Energy Tour. This is a bull that comes to us from Dunbucking Bulls way up there in central Queensland. Ariat Bucking Shoot. How cool would it be for this young cowboy to ride this unridden bull? Now, hang on, we got some problems here. Looks like he's going to get off the back of this bull and he's going to reset. Ariat Lost Soul.
Well, you've talked about this bull here, Warren, but I want to talk about the cowboys that have been on the back of this bull. Macaulay Leather, Caden Sandylands, who we just saw as well. There has been some quality cowboys that have found that dirt.
There has been some of the very best bull riders in the business try this bull. But you know what? Just as we get set to go here, don't forget, tomorrow night we're going to see that championship round, and we're going to see it packed full of 10 of the best bull riders, but 10 of the best bucking bulls as well. So for those of you joining us here tomorrow night, it is going to be a double whammy of bull power and bull riders.
Well, and you've got to get past bulls like this if you want to see yourself in that championship round. So someone like Ethan McConnell right now, he's got his hands full in that bucking chute. We can see the bull stick down there, that separator, just to try and clear a bit more room from the bull, obviously leaning in against the chute, and he just can't get that leg down. But that fiberglass wedge is trying in there. I mean, Aritz Lossol, it's 21 times he's done this job, and he's a wily old fox.
Yeah, he is. You know, and this is his game plan, this bull. He's always had the jump over the bull riders by laying on that chute. You can see stock contractor Scott Maines. He's standing there with that separator. He is trying to pry that bull off the leg of Ethan McConnell. Not an easy thing to do when you think about how big this bull is, and they're going to say, hey, we're going to roll him.
Well, that's right. We had a good look right there of our shoot boss, our arena director, Mick Gray. He's keeping a close eye on proceedings and watching it very closely. So don't forget, folks, as Warren said, we are here for 2 nights. So, hey, who's coming back tomorrow night? Oh, that's good to see. There's a bit of Friday. That's great to see. A lot of Friday night action here. We've got our merch stand, obviously, where you can get your hands on that beef chief jerky, or you can just grab a bargain, grab those PBR caps, if there's any left, because I saw the lineup earlier today, and people were buying up their PBR merch.
Yeah, it's great to see. It is great to see. And you know what? I've been impressed. My wife and I, we got here yesterday afternoon, and what an absolutely beautiful part of the world it is around here. Down the main street there today, saw some of the coolest stuff, met some of the nicest people, and I tell you what, it is absolutely beautiful.
It is an exciting time, all right. And you talked about this earlier. Nights like this with this temperature, the Bulls just seem to perform a bit better, don't they?
Oh, they certainly do. I mean, they love the cooler weather, definitely. But here is a bull rider from Mara, Queensland. We're going to jump to Bryn Francis, the 23-year-old that has had a great season. As a matter of fact, this guy's the number 11 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. A lot of heads have been turned this year in the direction of Bryn Francis when he nods. Del Rio is the bucking bull from Maine's Bulls out of Tamworth. And here's another one of those bovines that has yet to be ridden. And Bryn Francis was the last man to get on this bull in Sydney during Origin competition, and he bucked him off there. So here is a bull rider that is trying to get even. Monster Energy shoot. Hawkesbury, come on, let's make some little noise. Let's go.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. 3-0 there for Del Rio on Bryn Francis.
Yeah, I mean, that bull there's something about that bull that just doesn't fit Bryn Francis. And I mean, it's not for the want of trying. Look at the time he rode that bull, 4.06 seconds, coming around away from his hand. Right here. That is the hardest move a professional bull rider can make, is to try to keep up with a bull that is spinning in the opposite direction of your riding hand. And tough luck for Bryn Francis here on night number 1.
Well, as we had a chat there earlier, we looked at Ethan McConnell. They've told us they're going to wait for the next bull for him. And we're going to move on down now to a young cowboy here that's great to see back on the PBR Tour. Kelsey Pavlo, of course, 23 years of age from Tour of Victoria.
Yeah, you know Kelsey Pavlo, I mean, he's no stranger when it comes to riding ranked bulls either. Here is a man on the back of Conquistador from Maine's Bucking Bulls. And there is a great look at this Victorian bull rider. The Monster Energy Tour has been crisscrossing all of the eastern states right throughout the duration of 2025. And Kelsey Pavlo has been to the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville before. And right now, if he wants to get there in 2025, he really needs to get something going here in Hawkesbury this weekend. He's on the outside looking in. He's number 34 on the Monster Energy Tour. And like we talked about, it's the top 20 plus a couple of international invites that do get an opportunity to ride for that $150,000 in prize money.
At this point of the season, it's all about the grand finals. So someone like Kelsey Pavlo, he knows deep down inside he's just got to start putting those rides together. The points are there. The points are on offer if you can put a couple of event wins together. I mean, we got 390 points up this weekend if you were able to get the job done. So there's a chance he could really leap out of that 34 and into that 20 in just 2 events' time.
Hey, exactly like Lachlan Slade last Saturday night in Caboolture, got himself in contention. Come on, watch the Victorian, Kelsey Pavlo. Oh no, he's in trouble. Wow. And he hit the ground hard on the back of Conquistador from Maine's Bucking Bulls and putting together the highest bull score. Have a look at that bull. Kind of looks like he should be in Spain or something, doesn't it?
I love the shape of his horns. They'll be giving Kelsey Pavlo some nightmares there, but only for a little while. He's a quality cowboy. He won't let that faze him, and as you can see, he just covered up and hope for the best. Well, folks, we will be back with the next section of bull riding right after this.
So there it is. It is Caden Sandlands is the only man after 2 sections of bull riding here tonight for night number 1 to be successful. And he is sitting pretty right now with 81.5 points. Meanwhile, though, we're going to move to section number 3 of round number 1. And it looks like Zach Southwell from Bungendore will be first to ride on Misfit. Sam Woodall has Checkmate. Brumby Brandenburg is drawn up on Neverland. And Zane Hall has a rematch on Manglitter. They're the 4 bull riders we're watching here in section number 3.
Well, it is going to be a short and sharp section. We want to try and keep that momentum rolling. So, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. It's round 1, section 3, brought to you by Bisley Workwear.
Come on, everybody. It's Friday night. Slap your hands to the beat of the music. Come on. Let's make a little noise, Hawkesbury. One qualified ride as we move to Zach Southwell. Bungendore, New South Wales, 23-year-old has Misfit from Morgie's Cattle Company all the way from down in Victoria. Is where this bull comes from. Zach Southwell, a number 39 bull rider in the country, has only been to a handful of events this season.
Well, and I feel for the cowboy because he has been up against it. Moosey's Moto, Sky High, Creed. These are all quality bulls that he's found himself here. But he's drawn Misfit. There's some great numbers up for grabs here. Obviously, again, another quality bull in his way.
Yeah, there is no day off for a bull rider in the PBR. Zach Southwell. Folks, he's from Bungendore, New South Wales, and right now, this young man needs to know that each and every one of you are going to help him ride. Come on. Wow, and that clock stops at 2.9 seconds.
Well, Misfit. It's causing a mischief for Zach Southwell.
Wow, some great camera work there by our team on that Snowy River Caravan replay. You can see exactly how tough that bull was when he jumped out and spun to the right there into his hand, and there was just no way he could keep up with the power of that bull. But how about this bull rider right now, Simon, from Hayward, Victoria? This is Sam Woodall.
Well, I love seeing that green helmet here in our Bisley Workwear Buck and Shoot. Checkmate from Mortgage Cattle Company is the bull. 4 times he's been out, hasn't been ridden, but hasn't met Sam before. You show him how it's done, Sam. Let's go.
He won it here 12 months ago. Sam Woodall trying to do it again. Wow.
We got a cowboy up.
What a huge ride for the Victorian. Like I said, he is the defending champion of the Hawkesbury Invitational from 12 months ago. Jumps out, bull spins away from his hand. No doubt about it. How about 84.5 points for the Victorian Sam Woodall?
Oh, well, talk about opening your account. There's something in the water in this part of the town for Sam Woodall.
He loves to ride bulls, and I love to watch that young man do it. Brumby Brandenburg is the name of this bull rider. If his last name sounds familiar, for those of you who've been around rodeo and bull riding, you would have known that his dad is a 2-time Australian bull riding champion. And this 27-year-old is up against Neverland from Mortgage Cattle Company.
Well, this is a young Queenslander as well. He wants to be following in the footsteps of those boys, the ones that have gone before in front of him. If he can put the ride together, we talk about it so much tonight. Those cowboys that need a ride, here he is on Neverland.
Wow, that was tough. That was tough for so many reasons.
Well, it looks like, I think I've just been told there through the years that they're going to afford Brumby Brandenburg a re-ride, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, that was a great call from our area officials as well, and you can see why on that Snowy River Caravan's replay. That bull actually stumbled with his front feet when he made that first change of direction. So, officials trying to keep it fair across the board, doing a great job, no doubt about it. They go in favor of the bull rider, so it is a re-ride for Brandenburg.
Well, I've been waiting all night for this matchup. I've been absolutely fizzing on the fact that Zane Hall has drawn Man Glitter. Now, this bull is all class, and this cowboy has shown that he has the potential to carry that Australian buckle one day.
Yeah, you know, when this is a rematch from 12 months ago in Tamworth, New South Wales, the last time that these two met, Zane Hall bucked off this bull. But Zane Hall is one of those bull riders that you run that bull back for the second time, 9 times out of 10, he's got him figured out, and he's going to make a big-time bull ride. The number 4 bull rider in 2025, Zane Hall, needs to be more than 84.5 points to go to the number 1 spot. Man, wow. Watch right here as we go back to the replay. What a cool-looking bull. What a cool-looking bull. But watch right here as this bull comes around and the turbochargers kick in. Wow. Zane Hall unable to keep up with Man Glitter.
Well, that's not the end of the bull that you want to be faced with. Up and with the bullhorns. Look how big Man Glitter is.
Wow, and he is pretty proud of himself. Wow. Kind of struts around like you on a dance floor.
Well, that red light out the back there is showing me what it's all about on a Friday night. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're looking back into a re-ride from our earlier section. So as we've said, the Cowboys, these judges, our arid officials, are running a close eye over proceedings, all right. And they awarded Ethan McConnell earlier the option of a reride.
Yeah, you know, he couldn't get the ball out. Arrod's lost soul, kept laying on his leg. So he had 3 honest attempts. In the rule book, it says if you have 3 honest attempts to get a ball out and you can't, then you will be awarded a reride.
So we do have some giveaways throughout the night. We saw that a bit earlier with our Snowy River Caravans and the original Chief Beef Jerky. But I know Yeti will be looking for a fan of the night. Our Bisley Workwear, they're looking to give out some vouchers. I mean, just by rocking up to a PBR, you never know your luck.
Yeah, it's not only the bull riders that are going to be winners here tonight. Each and every one of you could be potentially a winner.
Welcome to POA.
So there it is, the Monster Energy leaderboard for night number 1, and it is the bull rider from Hayward, Victoria, that has capitalized on a great opportunity here tonight with 84.5 points. Sam Wardle has put himself into contention for the 2nd year in succession. Caden Sandlands out of Rockhampton, Queensland, right now is the number 2 bull rider with 81.5 points. Giveaways. Ladies and gentlemen, we were talking about that a moment ago. My good friend Simon Mallory is out and about in amongst you guys right now, and he's got something really cool.
Well, I do have something cool. I'm looking out. I'm in the crowd. What I want to find is one of our greatest Bisley Workwear fans. So if you think you want a free Bisley Workwear voucher, get up on your feet. Go nuts. All right, I see you out here. Come with me. Come this way. I want to have a look around this crowd. All right, I'm going to grab this lady here. Hang on a second. Hang on. All right. Hang on. Okay. What's your name?
Lady.
Lady?
Yeah, lady.
All right, Lady, how's your eyesight?
Oh my gosh, not very good.
It's going to be a long night, Warren.
You know, and I know the reason why she just said that. Because see the girl there, the next to her, the blonde? That's a seeing eye dog right there.
Well, you can lean on your seeing eye dog if you need tonight, Lacey. But what I wanted you to do, it's a Bisley Workwear Magic Shirt Challenge. So put your eyes to the big screen right now. We are going to bring up 3 shirts on the screen. The $250 voucher is now hidden under shirt 1. Where is the voucher hidden?
Under shirt 1.
There you are. You've just passed the first test. Congratulations. All right, what we are going to do is we're going to spin those shirts around, and your job and your seeing eye dog is to look at those shirts and never take your eyes off shirt number 1. Lacey, have you got this?
Yeah, I got this.
What about you here, Hawkesbury? You ready to help her out? All right. right, you know what? Let's start the spinning music. It's a slow start, Lacey. Oh, hang on. There it is. Just like at the Hawkesbury Showgrounds, we are inside Show Alley with Bisley Workwear. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, hang on. All right, hang on. So we've got shirt 1, 2, and 3. Where are your instincts, Lacey?
It's in number 2.
Well, hang on. I want to see if the crowd can help you out here. Who thinks it should be shirt number 1? Who's thinking shirt number 3?
No.
Who's with Lacey on shirt number 2? So this is your final chance to lock in shirt number 2. Are you sticking with it?
Yep, lock it in.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lacey has chosen shirt number 2 to the big screen. Drum roll, please. Let's have the reveal. It's shirt number 2! Oh, Lacey, you've done it. Congratulations, Warren. There we go. Bisley Workwear voucher, $250 heading Lacey's way.
Oh, great stuff, Lacey. Congratulations with your $250 workwear voucher from our good friends from Bisley Workwear. All right, we got some more cool stuff to give away a little later on, but right now let's get back to round number 1, section number 4 of the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational. And the first bull rider we're going to watch out in this round is Kurt Shepherd on Crooked Intentions. Ashton Sweeney on the back of Even Up. Clay Hall has Canadian Club. And Luan Christine Camara is up on Bad Moon. Riley Ward on War Drums. But we've got the re-ride that we're going to start off with first for Ethan McConnell. They're the bull riders coming up here in section number 4.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's get on to it. Round 1, section number 4, brought to you by Can-Am, the official off-road vehicle of the PBR.
So there you can see on the big screen the procedure that Ethan McConnell is going through right now, tying his hand to the back of this bull call on bail, Swain Cattle Company. Oh, look out. Look out, on bail from Swain Cattle Company is going to buck off the 27-year-old Ethan McConnell at 5.27 seconds. And I tell you what, for about 5 of those seconds, it looked like that he may have threatened the top of that Monster Energy leaderboard. This bull got his measure in the end, so it will be no score. So there is a bull rider that will be looking for some big things in 24 hours from now. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you do him a little something and put your hands together for him and tell him you'd like to see him back here again tomorrow night.
Well, this is what we wanted to wait for all night. We're talking about our number 1 cowboy right now, Kurt Shepherd from Mariba.
What a season he is having. The number 1 ranked bull rider in PBR Australia, on the back of Crooked Intentions from Morgie's Cattle Company Wildcard Partnership. 4 event wins for the 2025 season sees this man 301 points in front of the number 2 bull rider, the Brazilian. Kurt Shepherd, in his quest to win his very first PBR Australian Championship. Snowy River Caravan's bucking chute, and here is a matchup that I believe right here is going to be one for the ages. This bull is ready, and so is Kurt Shepherd. Come on, let's go.
Wow. Talk about doing it with your eyes closed. Kurt Shepherd there. He's going to keep riding him. Hoping for extra points or a way to back off there.
So 79.5 points is what we're looking at for the number 1 ranked bull rider in the country.
Well, this is interesting right now. In a double-headed competition like this, Warren, I mean, any number kind of helps, right? If you can get the opportunity tomorrow night to cover it. But would it be enough to get you there at the top of the table when the job is done?
Well, if he can ride 2 bulls this weekend, question and answered is yes. Kurt Shepherd here did what he did, and unfortunately, Crooked Intentions not having the best of days that we have seen him have before.
But like you just said, you get the rides, you get the points, you get the time. That's exactly what you got to do on a Friday night.
So here is an 18-year-old making his PBR debut on the Monster Energy Tour. Ashton Sweeney from Corindi, New South Wales on Even Up from Morgie's Cattle Company. This is another one of those bulls that's got a big reputation for being hard to twist. Ashton Sweeney, I tell you what, he is fired up. There's some trouble, but we've got a re-ride flag in the arena, and I'm going to point out to you, if you missed it, exactly the reason why.
Well, Ashton here coming into this event was definitely not expecting that sort of trip from a bull like that.
You see right here, the bull hangs his horn in the bucking chute. So, the Ariat officials automatically throw the red flag. It is a re-ride for Ashton Sweeney. How many people want to see him get on another one?
Well, as you said there, we are going to look back there for Ashton Sweeney. He'll get another chance. Now, this is Clay Hall. We saw his brother there earlier, Zane. This gentleman's from Athol, Queensland, 25 years young. And he's a cowboy, again, that sort of decided to make a fist of it this year. He's had a lot of time overseas, obviously, but now back here on Australian soil, he's looking to get his name in that contention for the grand final.
Yeah, and I really love the bull that he has, Canadian Club from Maine's Bucking Bulls. Here is another bull that's only being ridden around about 12% of the time. But this kid right here, he and his brother Zane, I tell you what, they are the real deal when it comes to riding bucking bulls. And at 25 years of age, this Southeast Queensland Toro Twister is trying to make it to the PBR Grand Finals. He's number 39 right now, and a big opportunity for this cowboy here if it all works.
Well, everything set. All eyes on the Can-Am bucking chute. The head is nodded. Let's go.
Come on, Clay. Wow. 6.3. And Canadian Club is just going to do a little mop-up with the Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. Watch the replay here. Watch how this bull bucks. I tell you what, this bull is amazing. Coming around hard right here. There is a lot of power, and right about here, the torque converter. And somebody just whispered in my ear that was a 9.9 from the Russian judge.
Well, indeed it was. He had the height. He had the entry. Oh, my. He was in a battle out there, Clay Hall. He was in an absolute fist fight with Canadian Club. Reminds me of the last time I drank it, actually.
So, at the end of the weekend, not only tomorrow night, when we conclude that Monster Energy Championship round, we will be crowning a new Hawkesbury Invitational PBR champion, but we will be crowning a Yeti Wild Bull of the event. So all of our bulls, and from time to time, ladies and gentlemen, you'll hear us announce different bull scores. Right now, 42 points for Conquistador is the highest scored bucking bull of the night thus far. But that is all going to change as we see a lot more bulls buck from these chutes over the next 2 nights.
Well, this is exciting now. Our number 2 bull rider, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about the Brazilians, the international flavour. Well, Luan Christian Camara has absolutely dominated on this Australian soil. He didn't know anything about that Origin series, but boy, oh boy, did he just get amongst the team New South Wales, and he just rose to the top.
Yeah, you know, and the number 2 bull rider right now, he's about 300 points behind Kurt Shepard. So with about half a dozen events left to go before the PBR finals, he has still got plenty of opportunities, this 32-year-old. And this is a great bull that you can be a huge amount of points on. As a matter of fact, we've got to go all the way back to 2022. The last time this bull was ridden, Quinn Anderson rode him for 87 points. He's from Maine's Bucking Bulls, and they call him Bad Moon.
Well, this is what Luan Christian wants to see. Bulls of this quality, bulls of this style, matching it up against him, and he wants to be that dominant bull rider. He wants his name etched in Australian folklore.
A qualified ride on the back of this bull, and he could be a very wealthy cowboy at the conclusion of night number 1. Luan Christine Camara, Sao Paulo, Brazil. This is the reason why you buy a ticket to the PBR, to watch great bull riders like Luan and great bucking bulls like this one here in Bad Moon. So, ladies and gentlemen, when this chute gate cracks, I want everybody here tonight to get loud. Come on. Come on, Luan, hang on. Whoa! Oh, look out. Wow. Don't mess with him. That is Bad Moon. And Luan, I can see him. Wow. What a hit he took.
Jeez, that was pretty bright. Like, the Snowy River Caravan replay is going to show this. Even Josh Burke's there. He found himself, well, he was ducking for cover at the same time. He was the man on point. But he had to dodge and weave himself, which left Luan exposed on the dirt. And that was just bad all around, Bad Moon.
Yeah, this was just not indicative of the way this bull normally bucks. And Luan right here, I mean, watch this, just as you said. Watch Josh Burks takes the hit. And then Luan, ladies and gentlemen, come on, put your hands together for these guys. Come on.
Boy, oh boy, we want to keep an eye on Luan there. That is a brutal, brutal hit that he took. But he is tough with a capital T.
So for the past 3 years, this has been the most celebrated and talked about professional bull rider in New Zealand. He has won 3 consecutive New Zealand bull riding championships. This is Riley Ward from Central Hawke's Bay, the 21-year-old who is now the number 6 bull rider in the conversation here in PBR Australia. War Drums from Maine's Bucking Bulls is his opponent. Can-Am Bucking Chute. All right, let's watch the Kiwi.
He just never looked set from the start there, Warren.
And you can see Riley Ward looking back, wishing that he had it to do over all over again. War Drums bails out. Riley Ward just kind of missed that spot, missed that moment of momentum. And that's what happens in this business. 1 minute you're right there in the zone, the next minute you're on the back of your head. Somebody put your hands together for the young man from New Zealand. Would you do that for him, ladies and gentlemen?
Well, we only have a couple of cowboys to go in this section, and then we'll be taking a bit of a break to stretch our feet and think about what's next and what's to come. And we're looking here at the re-ride option that was given earlier. Brumby Brandenburg is that cowboy from Bloomsbury, Queensland. Extra Fly from Morgie's Cattle Company.
Yeah, and this is the kind of bull that Brumby Brandenburg needs. If he wants to get back to Townsville, if he wants to get back to the PBR Grand Finals, it is opportunities like this bull here, Extra Fly, that he cannot afford to let slip through his fingers. A 27-year-old given a lifeline with a re-ride opportunity and a CTC Truckers matchup. Brandenburg knows right now that there is only 3 qualified rides on that Monster Energy leaderboard. We pay money in round 1. We pay money in round number 2 and the championship round as well. $20,000 to be divvied up over the 2 nights of competition. Brandenburg wants a piece of it. Come on, Brumby. And a tough way down for him, 2.73, and he's hit the challenge button.
Well, this is the first time we've seen this tonight. We might want to explain to the folks at home what that big red button's all about.
Yeah, so a bull rider can challenge, just like a lot of other major professional sports. So obviously he feels that he might have been fouled. So you can see in the bottom right-hand corner our replay judge, Dean Pace. He's going to take another look at it here on the replay to see whether or not there was a foul. If the bull brushed the bull rider's leg on the way out, or if the bull hips himself on the way out of the bucking chutes, changes direction.
Well, as you said, Dean Pace there, he's casting low, and he's actually saying cowboy down.
He's saying no score, so tough luck there for Brumby Brandenburg. It is officially no score.
Well, Brumby Brandenburg, he took that $250 and he threw it in. Hail Mary, if you will, but was not to be.
So, okay, PBR fans, we just don't want to tell you that Can-Am are the very best side-by-side for Productive Farm. So it is much easier for them to try to tell yourself. So what you can do, Can-Am offers free on-farm demos. So get a Defender dropped off on your farm for 24 hours. So what you do right now, folks, is get out and scan that QR code that is on the screen. Okay, and you can book your demonstration on your very property right now. That's right. Pull out your phone, follow the links. Top book for free on-farm demo today with our amazing partners, Can-Am. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a 15-minute intermission break, giving each and every one of you an opportunity to head on over to the bar, grab some of that ranch water, pop on over to the PBR merchandise booth, grab yourself something to eat, come back, because the second part of the show is coming up very shortly.
Bull Stories. Previously on Bull Stores.
I want to meet him so bad.
My hero. I'm legit too.
Don't do it, little brother. Never meet your heroes. They always let you down.
Don't listen to your bummer twin. Go say hi to Legit in his locker room after this. He's a sweetheart. Loves meeting up-and-comers.
He does? That would be amazing! OMG! There's Legit's workout bench! There's Legit's personalized mini fridge filled with Buckbolt energy drink! There's Legit's horns? She'll be riding 6 wide. What are you doing in here? I didn't see anything. This area is off limits. Now give me those. Come on. I'm sorry.
Stories to be continued.
matter what happens to you, life don't stop. Neither do I.
The all-new Ram 1500 Rebel is everything you'd expect from a Ram, but with a rugged off-road edge. Powered by the all-new straight-six twin-turbo, boasting an impressive 420 horsepower under the hood, its off-road game is beefed up and built for serious 4x4 performance. With rugged good looks and a sleek interior, you could say the Ram 1500 Rebel is a rebel with a cause. Ram beats everything else for breakfast.
Well, I'm running like my hair's on fire, and I don't intend to stop even when my legs grow tired. And I got a message from Colorado straight from Texas, captured most of me, just let me be.
The team at the Beanley Rum Distillery on the banks of the Albert River certainly are a resilient lot. They've been crafting their world-class rum with the same care since 1884 and insist on using the finest local ingredients, like pristine Queensland rainwater. History tells us that, on occasion, they get just a little too much. Looks like they're ready this time, though. Beanley Rum, the real Australian spirit.
custom designed for your adventures. To take the road less traveled. To discover this land's natural beauty. Engineered and tested for the rugged Australian environment. Experience more with Snowy River Caravans.
We are bringing Nitro Circus back down under. Get your tickets at nitrocircus.com.
History will be made where legends rise. A battle for glory. PBR Grand Finals. Where one rider will be crowned the Australian champion. The biggest event of the year. 2 nights of adrenaline-filled, heart-stopping action. 31st October and 1st November at Townsville Entertainment Center. Tickets on sale now at pbraustralia.com.au.
Welcome to POA.
The PBR has fantastic opportunities for businesses looking to take their exposure to the next level. With 4 major touring arms, you will achieve unmatched versatility throughout the year as a whole. A broad range of key assets are available to help your partnership take an extra lift throughout the event, which in turn allows a vast range of leveraging opportunities, not just through the event on the ground, but behind the scenes as well. The main tour for 2024 takes the PBR all the way from Cairns in the north to Bendigo in the south and everything in between. We pride ourselves on having strong, reliable brands and make sure that your message is loud and clear. To find out more, email pbra@pbr.com or speak to one of the staff members after the show.
Bull Stories.
Go say hi to Legit in his locker room after this. He loves meeting up-and-comers.
There's Legit's horns?
This area is off limits.
Take it out.
Who the hell are you?
Who am I? Well, I'm nobody. And you're my hero, and I just wanted to meet you.
But instead, you discovered my secret shame that I've had a horn job. I wear a piece. Sorry, kid. Never meet your heroes, I guess. They always let you down.
I don't feel let down.
You don't?
No, nothing could ever take away from what a stud you are in the arena, Mr. 2. But if I may say so, sir, you shouldn't be ashamed of who you are. Maybe if you were to come out publicly, well, it could really make a difference.
You might be on to something there, kid.
A way to make the world a better place?
No! A way for me to make more money, woo! Millions of bulls everywhere suffer from bull pattern horn loss, including me. I'm legit too. Average buck off time 2.81 seconds. That's why I use Just for Bulls horn loss treatment. So, if you too want to be too legit to quit, seize the bulls by the horns and use what I use. Just for Bulls. Anything else is just bull. Oh, gosh.
Bull Stories.
So I hope you are enjoying yourself here with the professional bull riders in the Monster Energy Tour for night number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready to get back to the second half of the show. But right now, it is one more of those magical moments when we are going to give one PBR fan a unique opportunity. And my good friend Simon Mallory is out and about with every one of you.
Oh, look at the bling. Look at this, Wazza. This is it. A very own jug from Yeti. This tumbler here, it's been engraved with the PBR star. You can't buy these, but we can give it away because of our friends at Yeti. So we're about to get into the action, but I'm looking for the fan of the night. Who's the craziest person out there that needs one of these? All right, I've been watching. Come with me. I've had my eye on this person for a while. They've been here early. They've been sitting up the top. Oh, not this way. I'm going this way. I'm going this way. So follow me up in the grandstand here all night. They have been cheering loud, screaming out to the fans. You can see it up there, right? That lady up there in the purple. Just have a look at you up there. That lady in the purple. It's you at the back. Come on up here with me, Jake.
Wow.
Okay, you come this side. You come this side. All right, what's your name?
Amber.
Amber, how do you feel about having one of those Yeti jugs?
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Yeti.
Well done, Amber. The view from up here is amazing, Wazza. We can see all over it, and Amber has been dancing all night. Congratulations, Amber. You're a Yeti fan of the night. Give her a big round of applause.
Oh, that is too cool. Congratulations, Amber. Great job, Simon, for our Yeti fan of the night. And we want to remind you, tomorrow afternoon, we get underway at 5 p.m. here with the Can-Am Junior Academy. It will kick off proceedings from 5 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. You'll get to see the next generation of professional bull riders in the mini bull riding competition before night number 2 of the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational, getting underway at 7 p.m. So as we get set to move into the second half of the show, it is round number 1 that we are looking at right now, and this is section number 5, some of the matchups that we are getting ready to take a look at. Ashton Sweeney on his re-ride will be first to go. Dan Rulin is on Honey Hole. Nash Mellors has Hillbilly Bandit. Charlie Bailey from Oberon, New South Wales is up on Wide Earth. Flip the page, Diego Galdino dos Santos from Brazil, and a rematch on Chavez. And Lane Hannish-Bowen out of Townsville, North Queensland, has Bad Boy Brown. They're the bull riders coming up in section number 5.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as Warren said, it's time to get into the action. It's time for round 1, section 5, brought to you by Snowy River Caravans. Well, I've got to say, this is exactly what it comes down to right now. Ashton Sweeney from Corindy in Queensland. There he is, 18 years of age. And this cowboy is ready to make his mark on the PBR Tour. He's drawn all the rage from Diamond S Bucking Bulls. Brian Scott has brought this bovine to us. And it's all quality, this one.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, Ashton Sweeney, the young 18-year-old, and I hope all of his dreams come true right here as he gets ready to slide and ride. Ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go. Let's help him go. Come on, Ashton. And the Can-Am clock stops at 2.91 seconds for the Corindy Bull Rider tonight. 2.91. So it'll be all up to this young man tomorrow night when he comes back for redemption in round number 2.
Wow, all the rage. And look at the work there of our Snowy River Caravan Protection athletes. It's never stops to amaze the work and effort that those 3 men put in out there on the dirt. As you said, not to be the case for Ashton tonight, but tomorrow night, second chance.
Who knows? So 3 qualified rides. Sam Woodall with an 84.5 is the highest scoring bull rider of the competition thus far. As we move to a 24-year-old out of Mount Walker, southeast Queensland, by the name of Dan Ruland. And a Lazy G bucking bull out of Tamworth, New South Wales called Honey Hole. Here's a bull that we've only seen twice before, but has had 2 impressive performances.
Talking about performances. Dan Ruland now, this is a chance for this cowboy. He's been plagued with some of those injuries, but he's been resting the body, he's been putting the work in, and he's been getting himself fit and ready to make a run at that grand final. So this is a chance for him, this Mount Walker Queensland cowboy, to really start to put some of that form together. And Honey Hole, it could be a delicious treat for him tonight.
Yeah, you know, like with only 3 qualified rides on that leaderboard, here is the perfect time to light your fire, Dan Ruland. He's not calling for the gate. Let's go. Yes, and Dan Ruland's going to bring the fire. Whoa.
Oh, hang on.
And the clock stops at 7.92, but it will be an automatic review.
Automatic review from our arid officials as we hold our breath and we hope that Dan Ruland has done enough.
So what our replay judge, Dean Pace, is looking for is, did that clock start at the precise moment that bull broke the plane of the chute? And did the bull rider still have his hand in the rope at 8 seconds. And he says, thumbs up, it's a qualified bull ride.
He wasted no more time needed for Dean Pace. He'd seen enough. The clock obviously showed it. And there it is, Dan ruling well. Talk about turning your season around. That's a mark-in moment for Dan.
Absolutely. That is exactly what Dan Rulin wanted to hear. The numbers are on their way, and it's an 82-point score. 82. And that will put him into the number 2 spot.
Big old number 2. Now, I mean, we see a lot of different quality cowboys on the tour, on the Monster Energy Tour. Now, this Nash Mallas, this young cowboy from Gracemere, Queensland, he is as wild and as woolly as the bulls he rides.
Yeah, no chaps tonight for Nash Mallas on Hillbilly Bandit from Lazy G and Provost Partnership. The number 19 bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour trying to get there to the 8. And Can-Am tells us that it is 5.02 seconds for the 19-year-old Toro Twister.
I mean, you watch this replay here, Warren. How hard is it to try and keep yourself in when you get deep in this well here? This bull's spinning so hard.
Yeah, when you get a bull that really wants to pull you in there, you got to be careful not to make too many moves. But on the same point is that bull was trying to take him to the outside as well. So you're kind of playing a game of odds. You're either in or you're out. It's that balancing point in the middle that has to be so perfect.
Well, Nash Mallas, every day's a school day for that young cowboy. I'm sure he will take that away and analyse it and process it for the next chance that he gets.
Yeah, well, tomorrow night he has another opportunity with round number 2.
Hillbilly Bandit just strolling his way there from Lazy G Provost Partnership. Job done for the Hillbilly. Spits out his cut and walks out the back.
Charlie Bailey is the bull rider next to go on the back of Wide Up.
Shooting from the hip.
This is not Tombstone. This is Hawkesbury, New South Wales. Lazy G bucking bull. And there's a good look at Charlie Bailey, the Oberon base bull rider. And here is another man with a point to prove. The number 35 bull rider on the tour, kind of having a very slow start to the 2025 season. Still with 6 or so opportunities left to get to that $150,000 bull riding show that will be the richest bull riding ever staged in this country.
It's like we said earlier in the night, it's mouth-watering. It's the stuff that dreams are made of. Wyatt Earp, 7 times out, only been ridden the once, but there's some big cowboys that have, as we said, Boston Letter. Sam Woodall was their last cowboy to get it done, so he's rideable, but you've got to be at Sam's standard to get it done.
Harriet bucking shoot. And he's nodding his head, trying to go to work. Come on, Charlie. Ride him for 8. Oh, and his hand pops out of the rope at 6.45 seconds, and I really thought we were going to get another cowboy to an 8-second qualification.
Oh, Sticky Ricky finding himself in a tricky situation out there. Wyatt Earp. You're right, though, Charlie Bailey. So, as you said, his hand just pulled out of that rope. He was looking good.
Once again, you know, some great work by our talented trio. Josh Burks, Eric Richardson. Doing a great job out there. Our Snowy River Protection athletes moving to a fan favorite and a bull rider that has been in this country for the past 18 months. This is the 33-year-old from Sao Paulo, Brazil, Diego Galdino dos Santos.
Oh, and the bull Chavez from Lazy G Bucking Bulls. Oh, it's an international flavour all round.
Well, you know, these two met up earlier this year in Origin 3 in Sydney at the ICC Theatre, and it was the bull who left that particular venue that night as the victor. Diego qualified to the PBR Grand Finals in Townsville last year. He's the number 14 bull rider this season. Trying to get back there one more time.
Well, he's looking good. He's looking strong. He's looking like he's got the chance. He had success last weekend in Caboolture. 82.5 there on Vanilla Ice. So Diego, he's feeling good. He's looking perky. He's bouncing around the backyards. He wants this opportunity. He wants to put a stamp on this competition like his brethren.
Has an incredible regime when it comes to practicing, getting ready to prepare to ride bulls. One of the elder bull riders that we will be seeing, 33 years young. And a great opportunity on Chavez. Come on, Diego. Go, Diego, go. And the clock stops at 7.04 seconds. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your hands together for a great talent from South America, Diego Galdino dos Santos.
I mean, 8 seconds it's a weird and cruel sport sometimes. It can fly by in the blink of an eye, or it can take almost a year or an eternity out there. 7 seconds was not 8, and it will not be a score for Diego.
Well, I tell you what, you know, these bulls here this weekend have been absolutely on point, giving up only 4 qualified rides thus far. As we move to our next matchup in this section, brought to us by Snowy River Caravans, it is the 23-year-old Townsvillian, Lane Hanish Bowen, or Lane Hash Brown to his friends.
Well, that is it. The Hash Brown has found himself on the back of Bad Boy Brown. This is a cowboy all the way from Townsville, North Queensland. We've seen him on this tour in Caboolture, in Bloomsbury. He's sort of been tentative last year in Scone. He's had some time away from the PBR Tour, but now he's back, and he seems to be making a real fist of it. Bad Boy Brown, 10 times out, been ridden the 5, so he's a 50% bull.
Yeah, he's a great bull to draw from Lazy G Bucking Bulls out of Tamworth, New South Wales, and our stock contractors that come from all over, supplying livestock to the professional bull riders Monster Energy Tour. Lane, he's gearing up here, and this bull is R4 ready. You can see the grimace on his face as he's trying to get himself into position to nod his head. And the event leader, Sam Woodall, is helping him there, right there in that red checkered shirt. Can-Am bringing us this matchup. Is it going to go the way of the cowboy?
Well, Bad Boy Brown bringing another cowboy down. Not to be the night there for Lane. But this is the great thing about that doubleheader. He gets his chance tomorrow night.
Yeah, he gets a second opportunity tomorrow night. Everybody does, but there are 4 bull riders right now with a huge smile on their face, knowing that they have played their part, done their job, and, well, they're going to let the cards fall where they may. And you can see Sam Woodall still on top with 84.5. Dan Ruland has now bumped his way into the number 2 spot with that 82 ride of perfection. Caden Sandlands, 81.5, and Kurt Shepard, the number 1 bull rider in the country, retaining a solid hold here this weekend with 79.5 points.
Oh, have mercy. My only thought was to keep them extra clothes fall off. I told her put an extra layer on. I know what happens when she drinks Patron. Her closet's missing half the things she bought. Yeah, to keep them extra clothes fall off.
Oh, here we go.
A way to warm up your night here at the Hawkesbury Showgrounds. Oh, how lucky is this man? I love seeing the people on their first date, like these two. That was tender. Come on, lads. Yeah, boys. Oh, well, Valando Ranch water can have very powerful emotions. Oh, yeah, he's one of our seat warmers.
Yeah, I like this sign. It says, looking for a single cowboy.
Oh, I'm sure there's a few. That's good to see. Well, we've tried to help you out.
You're single, Simon.
Well, I am tonight.
So, round 1, section number 6 matchups. And it looks like this. We're going to start it off with a bull rider from Brazil on the back of Pandemic, J.L. Polano, Rigard Franco, Tyson Smith from New South Wales on Perfect Storm. Blink 182 will be attempted by Isaac Leclerc. Bo Willison, Vanilla Ice, Clink Glass, and Kraken This. They're the matchups coming up in the next section of the Monster Energy Tour.
Well, here we go. Let's get into it. Our last section of action. Round 1, Section 6, brought to you by Monster Energy, the official energy drink of the PBR.
So, JL, Rigard Franco from Brazil. There is a great look at this South American stallion as he gets ready to nod his head on the back of a Lazy G bucking bull tonight called Pandemic. Joao is the number 25 ranked bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour. And what is he doing right there, you may ask? He is warming up that sticky rosin on his bull rope. So they put what they call rosin on that rope, and they use that glove, and they warm it up. Friction makes heat. Heat makes it stick, and that's exactly what he wants it to do. Stick like glue, so his hand just does not want to come out. Pandemic, this is a big-time bucking bull. We've watched him 20 times and only 3 bull riders have been successful for an 8-second qualified ride.
We've got a nice shot in there of that yellow glove sliding into that rope, full of that rosin, as you said. Trying to make it sticky as all hell to keep him on his seat. Ben Bode is a cowboy that has ridden this Lazy G Buck and Bull Pandemic for some big numbers, 87.5. If something like that can happen for J.O. tonight, it's all about it. Let's get behind him.
Wow, and that big yellow bucking bull Pandemic is going to buck off the number 25 ranked bull rider in the country, and a 42-point bull score for Pandemic is going to tie him at this stage of the competition tonight as the number one bull in the Yeti Wild Bull of the event race with a 42-point bull score alongside of Conquistador.
Wow, that is a mean, tough-looking bull. Oh, this is a cowboy that we love to get behind, and boy, would we see some toughness from him in the New South Wales Origin Series.
Yeah, you know, when New South Wales won their very first series in the Origin competition for the very first time this year, and he was an integral part of their success. Tyson Smith from Walker, New South Wales on Perfect Storm is yet to be ridden. Bucked off Bo Willis last Saturday night. Can he ride him tonight, Tyson?
Well, not from lack of one, I should say. Tyson Smith showed all of the class that he is, the toughness, the grit. He was in there for that fight, but Perfect Storm shows why no one's been able to get it done, but he was there.
Yeah, I mean, that is one tricky bucking bull. I mean, changing direction, kind of feeling the bull rider out. What a smart bucking bull. Which brings us to Isaac Leclerc, the only professional bull rider on the Monster Energy Tour from the state of Western Australia. The 25-year-old on Blink 182 from MC Bucking Bulls.
Well, the amount of miles this guy has to cover, you swear he's nearly an international as it is on a 5.5-hour plane flight over. But he is here and he is ready to put it together. Let's get behind him.
Wow, and a great young bull from MC Bucking Bulls, Blink 182. And even though he bucks up, you can still see just that little bit. That's all I needed. Isaac Leclerc still wears a big smile on his face. Ladies and gentlemen, how about you put your hands together for the Western Australian and make him feel just that little bit better.
Well, only a couple of more bull rides to finish us out on a Friday night. And we've been having a good time here tonight, folks. I got to say, this has been pretty exciting stuff.
Well, don't forget, we're back here tomorrow night, 7 p.m., round number 2. And don't forget, we've got the championship round tomorrow night as well. But from 5 p.m., the Can-Am Junior Academy. We're going to see the red-hot young guns in the mini bull riding, starting us off from 5 p.m.
Well, that is the Junior Academy is worth watching. Now, this cowboy, I had a chat to him out the back there earlier tonight. He is one of our veterans of the sport. I'm talking about Bo Willis from Bowen, Queensland, all the way up north, 35 years young. But he actually found himself there on Off the Radar in Caboolture, and he looked the goods. He sort of wound back the clock of the form of Bo Willis of old.
Yeah, Bo Willis made it to that championship round last Saturday night. And like you said, I tell you what, Bo Willis seems to have found his mojo yet again. Here is a bull rider that you can never count out of any equation. He's won professional bull riding stops in Australia, the United States, Canada. Willis has had an absolute star-studded career, a multiple grand finals qualifier. Vanilla Ice is the bull that he is about to nod his head on tonight from MC Bucking Bulls.
Yeah, let's get behind him on this ride. Howdy, Pops.
I'm cheering for Bo Willis.
Oh, man. Talk about needing your time again. Bo Willis, just a shake of the head. Nobody, look at this Snowy River Caravan. Well, sorry, our monster replay, I should say. Nick Wilson. Lucky he's wearing a helmet here, Bo Willis, because as Nick comes in, there's a collision. Oh, knee to the head.
Wow.
That's what the helmets are for.
Come over and have a look at that Snowy River caravan that's here.
Oh, yeah, it's beautiful.
Here we go. This is Clint Glass, Willow Tree, New South Wales, and a bull called Kraken Tins.
Oh, we didn't even get a chance to set him up, but how about that? Clint Glass, 83 points.
Well, that is the second time out of 3 that he has ridden that bull. 83 points is going to put him into the number 2 position tonight. 83 for Clint Glass. But, folks, as we get ready to wind the night down, right now, there are 3 men in green that I want you to put your hands together for. They have been the perfect protection athletes from Snowy River Caravans. Would you please put your hands together for Josh Burks, Eric Richardson, and Nick Wilson. Big thank you to our ad officials tonight, Dean Pace, Jamie Manning, and Mick Gray. And right now, my good friend Simon Mallory is going to make his way out into the arena to talk to our night number 1 champion, the bull rider, who put more numbers on the board tonight than anybody else and will lead night number 1 of the 2025 Monster Energy Hawkesbury Invitational. He's all the way from Hayward, Victoria. It is Sam Woodall.
I'm standing here with Sam Woodall right now. He's brilliant. Look at this brand new mustache there, Sam. It looks good. But, mate, what a start for you here in Hawkesbury.
Yeah, no, it worked out good. Had a good little bull guy at Morgan's, and yeah, he said he was going to be good. I didn't know much about him, but yeah, he was perfect.
Well, you look perfect. You look like you're in the form, and you're kind of looking like what you did here last year. But not to get us ahead of ourselves, what do you do in this sort of a situation now? You put a good performance in. Do you switch on or switch off for tomorrow?
No, I got to switch on. Yeah, hopefully get one more down tomorrow, then pick whatever the best bull is in the short go and go from there.
And have you had a look at that short go?
Yeah, I like a fair few of them.
Okay, well, we won't give any of your tricks away, but we know you got your eye on it. You're a cowboy who loves it all. Hey, how about you put your hands together and get loud for your event leader tonight, Sam Woodall.
Congratulations, Sam Woodall, Hayward, Victoria, taking out night number 1 with 84.5. Clint Glass, the runner-up on the opening night with 83. Dan Rule and Caden Sandlands and Kurt Shepard. 5 bull riders making it to the 8-second whistle here on a wonderful Friday night in beautiful Hawkesbury, New South Wales. Well, on behalf of the professional bull riders and Monster Energy, we'd like to say thank you very much. Hope you've had a wonderful, enjoyable evening here at the Hawkesbury Showgrounds. If you're coming back for night number 2, we would love to see you here tomorrow night from 7 o'clock when we get underway from the next piece of history on the Monster Energy Tour and PBR Australia. Have a wonderful night, ladies and gentlemen.